Hey guys! So, in this episode, I'm going to be working on building a tiny home for our family. I chose to make it in Brindleton Bay because of the pet park being right next door and because there's plenty of areas around for my husband to go fishing still, so it's a win-win scenario. It works out. And also, the area is super cute. I mean, you can see all the little sidewalks. Oh, and there's also a kids park across the street too. So eventually when we have kids, they can just run along next door with the pets and play. So it kind of works out. I think it's a cool idea. So I can... All right, welcome back. In this episode, I will be building them their tiny home. And I chose to do this in Brindleton Bay because of the pet park being right next door. And there's still plenty of opportunity for my husband to go fishing. So, you're going to see me mainly kind of scrolling through everything because I'm checking out some of the new stuff that I got in my packs that I just bought on the sale. So, I'm looking through the styled rooms and I actually end up using them, but I kind of move them around and I have to delete things along the way because, as you can see, there's 3 different types of the tiny homes, and I didn't want to be a small home. We couldn't do a micro home with all of our pets, so I was determined to make this into at least the tiny home. So things get a little crazy here because I just was not sure how to set this up. I'm not the best at building. Honestly, I normally just find one on the gallery and furniture it however I like. And spend time along the way decorating and putting things up for my little Sim family. And same thing with this. There's really not a lot of things on the wall, but I figured he's going to be catching fish. We can mount those and eventually we're going to have kiddos. So hopefully we'll have like little paintings and things like that to hang up. I mean, who knows what we're going to get into, so I left the space. This house is so tiny anyways, you'll see. My poor animals barely have any room to move around. And you'll also see I kind of tried to use a lot of the tiny living stuff. It just, at some point I was like, I gotta put down whatever's gonna fit. I need them to be able to function. We needed the dining room, or at least a place to eat, a kitchen, a living room, a bathroom, and a bedroom. Plus, I need to have food bowls for my animals, toys, pet beds, things like that. But yeah, it's kind of been a while since I've built anything, so I'm a little rusty. And originally with the bathroom, I wanted to make sure that I had a tub to bath, the pets in. So let me tell you, that was a struggle. Originally, I was going to just put a bathtub kind of like in an outside porch area, I guess. I mean, you can't really stop the Sims from going in there and bathing, but I mean, it was at the back of the house, so I had curtains, at least. They wouldn't be showing their bits to the whole neighborhood. But you'll see that doesn't work out because I had to shrink this house so much. And honestly, I still feel like it's kind of big. And I think I played around with platforms a little bit here and there. I was kind of trying to make it more of a closed off room, but in the end, it's all open floor plan. It has to be, except the bathroom. Like, obviously there has to be a door and a wall there, but I even managed to fit in a back door, and I'm impressed. I I didn't think it was going to happen. I almost thought I had to give up my dream of having the back door like that, but it worked out. It was kind of cute. And I even was able to make a cute little deck upstairs outside of their bedroom.
It's super cute. The doggos love it. Well, actually, probably not so much. The poor dog barely has any room to lay on the couch and jump off and move around. It's awful. Everybody keeps getting upset because they have no space to move around. I originally had one of the settings, the lot traits, as welcome for cats, the stray cats. And I realized they're going to come in my house, and I don't really like that, so I decided to change it. If we want to see a stray, we will just go across the street and find one. Got little decorations up from Parenthood, Nifty Knitting, and Tiny Living, and from the Cats and Dogs pack. So yeah, there it is. And I guess I can show you what traits I did end up putting on here, which, I don't know, it might change. We'll see. Depending on my mood for our gameplay here. So, it's a training ground. Sims gain pet training skill faster on this lot. And it has the homey vibe. And it helps Sims quickly master the domestic arts of cooking, mixology, handiness, and gardening, which I think I want to have her get into the gardening too. Maybe do some floral arrangements. I really want to check out the street selling thing, so I might play around with that a little bit and see what kind of things we can make to sell. And I also put on Keyline, full of funky fertile earth energy. Twins are born here more often than not. Because that would be pretty interesting with all our doggos. And like I was talking about before, there's the 3 different sections. The small home only has 2 perks. So I'm like, what the heck? In the tiny home, or the micro home, I really wish I could have made this work. If we didn't have all these animals, we could have. But there's so many different things that you gain from having the micro home. It's kind of cool. But anyways, we are on the tier 2 tiny home. Skills increase at double the standard rate. Cozy comforts, relax, everything is twice as comfortable as it is generally. Lighten the load. Using less space means using less energy, which means lower bills. And feeling fine all the time. Happy, inspired, and focused last twice as long. So that's pretty cool.